Testing. Here we go. Welcome back to the BrickHeadz Broadcast Network here on YouTube. And as you know, I've only been streaming on YouTube for about 3 weeks. I started on Christmas Eve on December 24th, and I've been streaming for a while on Twitch and thought it would be time to kind of branch out a little bit and go onto YouTube. So welcome, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Naomi, and I'm also known as the Brickanista, and I just had to get today a brand new camera. So I've been fiddling with the different kinds of settings, and hopefully things are going to be okay. But I'm so excited because today I'm going to work on the BrickHeadz, the Mandalorian and the Child. I'm really excited about this because now that I've watched The Mandalorian, I'm now re-engaged with Star Wars and the Legends and I guess the continuing saga. I've been a fan of Pedro Pascal ever since he was in Game of Thrones, and to see him also in the Kingsman series where he was in the American version of the Kingsman, I think on the second movie, and now here he's been in the Mandalorian series, and he's also been in Wonder Woman. But I think my favorite so far has got to be both the Mandalorian and also his role when he was in the Kingsman. Well, actually, I take that back. Maybe Game of Thrones. I mean, he was good in all of them. What can I say? I'm a big fan, and I'm excited about it. And I'm happy to say that I'm going to start streaming here once a week, maybe doing some smaller builds. And my larger builds, I'm going to be going onto Twitch. So for those of you who've been following me on Twitch, on Wednesday I had started on the Apocalypseburg, and I got through bag 1, which is just epic. Really excited about that. If you want to see that, you can see the recording that's over on Twitch. So I'm going to do Apocalypseburg on Wednesdays and Saturdays, I think, for this month. Saturday, I'm going to be watching the Rams versus the Packers game, because as you know, it's football season and we're counting down to February for the Super Bowl. And unfortunately, my Niners are out, and the Rams and the Packers are going to be playing this Saturday. I have it posted on my Twitch calendar, and that's going to be roughly Saturday, 1 o'clock. I think the kickoff's at 1:25. And for those of you who don't know, when I do a stream while I'm watching the game, the way I do it is I try to have the stats up in the upper right corner so I can watch the stats while the game is going. And sometimes the viewers will actually help me by putting the scores up. So at least I know, because I get distracted when I'm building and I'm really, deep into a build. And I apologize too if I miss the chat every now and then if I'm busy building. I don't have a moderator right now, so I'm kind of doing this on my own. But I think as things grow and change, things should be better. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate you dropping in. So as you can see over my shoulder here, this is what we're going to be working on. This is set 75317. So 75317 for today. And I am looking forward to this. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let me switch over to another screen. And this goes back to my settings being a little off. So I'm going to switch over, and then I'm going to have to change my settings a little bit. But here we go. So as you can see, this is the set we're going to be working on today. But for some reason, I look so faded. So I'm going to adjust my settings just a little bit to see why it doesn't map the same way. It's very bizarre. I don't quite get it. I don't quite understand, but we will make this work. So one way or another, we will make this work. So hopefully you'll be able to see me better. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now you can see me better. I have the instructions in the upper right corner, and then I have my down camera here, which is actually a cell phone. There's a good purpose for used cell phones. And I often joke that this is the bubblegum and duct tape network. So feel free to mock me if you want, because I fully know that this is not the ultimate setup, but I do my best with what I've got. So I wanted to just thank everybody again for hanging out with me, and we're going to start with this. And the reason why I also picked up this set, and this is the Brickanista Build and Yak. Here's the yak. Someday I'll name the yak, but the Brickanista Build and Yak. And what we're going to do is the reason why I chose this set is I belong to a group called Tricky Lug or Tricky Bricks. And what we're doing is we are working on the Mandalorian set as a rebrick challenge coming up in the next couple weeks. So I want to build it from the instructions, and then from that we'll switch it up. So I'm just adjusting my camera here because I'm going to be building down here, and I think if I lean over too much, I'll try to keep my head in frame. Okay, so the other thing you'll notice about some of these sets is that sometimes they have this push tab right over here. So sometimes they'll have a push tab, and I prefer not to do that because it seems to tear the box up a lot. So I prefer to just use, you know, a pair of scissors and just kind of go alongside the seam. It just seems better. Oh, hey, Steven, how are you? Thank you for joining me. I know that I think what country are you based out of? I think are you overseas? I don't think you're in the United States. Is that right? Because it seems like your time zone is different from mine. And like I said, I'm trying to be careful with this because I don't like to ruin the box. I tend to, sometimes I reuse boxes, especially I like these because they're squat and they're wide, so they can hold a lot of things if I change these into using them for storage. But I do like to try to be careful when I open these. Yeah. So thank you for joining me, Steven. It's always nice to have somebody to talk to. Just that way, otherwise. But trust me, if you watched my December 24th episode, and of course, trying to do a broadcast on Christmas Eve probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, but it also helped to remind me what's the first day I did a live stream on YouTube. But I pretty much talked to myself for 3 hours. Yes, the insanity runs deep, folks, and I can hold my own with it. Okay, so already I like the fact that these are numbered because, as you know, we've been working on a couple of the holiday sets, and the holiday sets have not been numbered, which has been a little bit of a frustrating part for me. So we're going to work on the child first. Oops. Yeah, we're going to work on the child first. So there's two bags number 1. And this one has a small little pamphlet. So you have 2 actually small little pamphlets. And we're going to be working on the child, this one, number 1. And this is one of those kits that I'm probably going to save. I don't see myself reselling this. And also I'm using it for the rebrick challenge. So I do need to keep all the pieces together because in the rebrick challenge you can't add anything else. Where am I from again? I'm based in Seattle. I'm originally from San Francisco. So I have moved up here. It's kind of a long story. I moved up here about a year ago, just in November of 2019 into Seattle. And I actually lived in North Carolina for a long time. But I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, so I'm very proud to be a native Californian. And so I love being from California, but I also miss it, and I also know it's too expensive for me to live there. So I came to that realization. Plus, with all the fires that were taking place, I got evacuated twice, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So, and where are you based, Steven? What country are you in? Because I think, if I remember right, are you based in the Philippines? I know that there's quite a few people internationally. When I tend to stream late. I'm a late night streamer because I'm a night owl. and I find that some of the Europeans hang out, sometimes the Australians and the Kiwis. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be a nice set because this will be nice and manageable. All right, so the other thing, for those of you who've watched me stream before, I tend to like to keep the smaller pieces here. Yes, you are in the Philippines. Okay, I guessed that right. Thank you, because I know sometimes I get a lot of followers and I can't keep track of them all. So thank you, Steven. Glad to see you're enjoying watching me from the Philippines. All right, so as I mentioned, we're going to work on the child first. And I have the instructions here in this little pamphlet, but I also have the ability to watch. And what I may do, yeah, I have two windows open so I can still keep track of the chat. But I like to use the electronic instructions because then I can keep this pretty much intact. So I think I'm going to still do that. So I'm going to put this back in the box. And I just realized something. This might be kind of fun. It's a rebrick challenge. I think I have a little trick up my sleeve, but I don't want to say anything just yet because there might be other people who might be thinking the same thing. All right, so we have, let's see. All right, so it looks like the first step is these two, and we got 2 pins. Yeah, 2 pins, 2 black pins. Yeah, I started using this towel just the other day because it keeps my pieces from rolling off the table. And it's also this color, it's easy to catch the different colored pieces. Yeah, so we're gonna put these in here. So that's the first step. I can't wait. The child looks like so much fun. Okay, so now, all right, this is interesting. So I've got these 2 pieces. It looks like we're going to attach these together. So this clearly is the little capsule or the egg that the child is going to be in. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. Like I said, this is manageable compared to some of the other ones that I've done recently. I just started on the Apocalypseburg, and that is a lot of work. I just went through bag 1 in about 2.5 hours the other day. In fact, yesterday, to be precise. All right. So, like I said, having a set like this is really nice. Just nice and relaxing. Do I have a dog or cats? I used to have a dog. My dog died in February of 2019. It's been a little over a year. It'll be 2 years in February since I've had a dog, and I've been thinking about getting another dog. I really miss having a dog. It's one of those things that you cannot beat the unconditional love that a dog will bring you. And I know that I miss my dog terribly. I really wish his name was Logan. He was a corgi. And I've been thinking about getting another corgi, but I have to look at the timing and the costs because, as you know, dogs are expensive. I just have to kind of weigh that out, but I really hope to get another dog someday, which would be great. Okay, so now we're putting on these little end pieces. Yeah, I think pets are something that all of us could use that kind of love. The only problem is there's some people who are very abusive to pets, and that upsets me. It really upsets me when you hear about dogs being abused or cats being abused, and I do not tolerate that. I don't like it at all. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we're going to do a sub build now. So we're going to do this little sub build using these brown pieces. Let me see if I can move some of these out of the way so you can see the build a little bit better. Let's do it this way. You have a dog and a cat? Oh, that's cool, Stephen. What's your dog and your cat's names? Because I know that, like I said, my dog was named Logan, and he was a sweetheart. Sweetest little dog. And I really wish, I really wish, dogs could live forever because he was the best buddy. He was the best little buddy around. Let's see, what am I looking for? I'm looking for, oh, there it is. Need a tile. And there we go. I'm looking for this. Okay, so yeah, I'm glad I moved some things out of the way so you can concentrate on the build. You can see what I'm building right there. And like I said, this is really nice. I love this size of a build because it's very relaxing and it's not so ominous thinking about all these different bags you're going to have to open. Yeah, this is a good size. All right, now we're going to flip this over. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh, look at this. These pieces. This is really cool. I'm not sure exactly the name of these pieces. I think it's a 2x2 step down with studs not on top or snot piece, but these are going to go down here. So I'm not sure exactly how these are going to be used, but just having those done sideways like that, I think is really cool. Okay, so now this whole mechanism, it looks like this is going to go on top of the egg. And remember that tile piece that we had earlier? That this is going to sit on top of the tile like that. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, that's really cool because this section here is flush, and then you have this raised piece, and then you have this. So you have sections that, so it's kind of building sideways, really. Well, that's neat. Okay. How old am I? You know, it's not polite to ask a woman her age. I don't like to tell people my age because then they make assumptions about me. So if there ever is a time where I have to go to court, or, then I tell people my age. Let's just say I'm old enough to know a lot of old things. So yeah. So I hope you don't mind. I don't like to tell people my age. I figure that someday you might need to know, but hopefully that's not a problem for you. Yeah, I got into this discussion with some other people who were telling each other their ages. I just said, I would prefer not to say my age. Just say I'm old. Just say I'm old. There we go. So why? Why don't I like to tell people how old I am? Because people treat you differently when you tell them how old you are. That's why. And that shouldn't be the case. You know, people should be free to, behave like they like. I think that's part of the reason. So these are going on the side over here, which is cool. And here's another question. Why do you need to know? Why is it important to you how old I am? Because I'm not a member of your family. Oh, this is cool. Okay, this is cool. We're going to be using these 4 curved pieces. I usually use these as arches, but we're using them upside down this time, or sideways. Oh, this is cool. Okay, I'm excited about this. Okay, now I'm a little confused though, because I don't see how these attach. Did I put the wrong pieces on? Oh, I put the wrong pieces on. I need these pieces. I was going to say there's nothing to attach to. Okay, so we need actually these pieces instead, right there. So see, I asked you the question, why is it important to you? And nobody can answer that. So anyway, so there's the side pieces there. And this is what's really cool, is that these are going to go like this. Oh, this is brilliant. Wow. Wow. I really like this. Look at that. That is neat. That is really neat. I'm stoked. See, this is part of the reason why I like to build to the instructions, because then you get to learn how these are built. Very, very cool. Okay. All right, so we got that done. It's like that was step 9. Okay, why is this computer not cooperating with me? We need to go to step 10. All right, step 10. Okay, now this is something that I've used on occasion, but it looks like there's a lot of curves in here because the child's little globe-like egg. Nice, you build your Lego. Oh, you built your Lego jet. Oh, that's cool. That's fun. Lego jets are fun to do. Yeah, I think it's interesting. Okay, why am I not finding the other 1x2? There should be another 1x2. Here's the beige one, or nougat, medium nougat one. I want another gray one. So one of my followers, Corey, he likes to tell me, trust in the brick, Naomi, just trust in the brick. And I try. Okay, I'm going to probably have to dump these on the side here because I can't find this 1x2 in light gray. There's supposed to be 2 of these. Yeah, there should be. I'm looking for 2 of these. There's one. And there should be another one. Okay, why is it not here? Why is it not here? I looked in the bag. I see the one. Okay, this is not good. I was trusting in the brick. I was trusting in the brick. I have one of each of these different colors. I have this one and this one, as far as 1x2s. And, okay. Well, I know this one. We can make at least one of these. So let's do that. All right, so we have this going. And where's this gonna go? Let's take a look. Where does this go? Ah, okay. So this is gonna go on the edge here, connecting to these 2, like that. Okay, that's cool. All right, now the thing is, like I said, I'm looking for another 1x2 gray, and I do not see it here. Unless I have lost, I don't see it here. Like I said, I could grab one from my stash, but this is not good. They have one in a different color. I could try this for now, because it'll be easy for me to get to this if I need to swap it out, if I find that other one. But I don't see it here. I'm looking, but I do not see it. So I'm going to use this nougat color, this medium nougat color for now. Okay. It could be hiding. Let me just make sure it's not hiding somewhere. Okay, I'm looking. I do not see it here. This is where another one of my followers, Mr. Mittens, would be good. What am I building again? I am building the Mandalorian and the child. So I'm starting with the child first. So that's what I'm working on. Hopefully you can see that. I know there's a bit of a delay on the cameras. Let's see if I can take a look at this camera, make sure I'm in frame. Yeah, I'm in frame. Okay, so that's what I'm building. Okay, I'm gonna just check to see if I could it be in here. No, I'm missing a 1x2 in light gray. It's not here. I'm looking. I do not see it. Now I do have 2 of these. So maybe what I'll do is I'll swap out the gray one for this. In fact, that's what I'll do just to be consistent. So maybe it was supposed to be that color instead of this one. So let's just say that's the plan. Star Wars, yes, it's Star Wars, The Mandalorian. I'm a real big fan of the Mandalorian series. I think it was really cool. Okay, so we are gonna finish this off like that. So there we go. We've got this little egg shape coming together nicely. Okay, now, like I said, that 1x2 in gray, I could swear the instructions look like it's gray. It does not look like it is this nougat color. So I can swap it out if I find it, but I still don't see it here. I'm looking, but I do not see that. And like I said, this color of towel makes it easier to find pieces, but I do not see it here. Okay, well, we will just have to go with that for now. Maybe it'll appear somewhere later. It's easy to access, so I'm not too worried. All right, so now, okay, so we're gonna use these globe pieces and this guy. So this is good. I like this. Yeah, Star Wars can be fun. All right, and then let's see, we have two. Says we need, okay, we need to turn this upside down and we need two of these little studs. These go here. Yeah. I don't know why I can't find that 1x2. Oh well. Okay, so there we go. So we got that going. And then this is going to, it looks like, sit onto that. Because look, there's a little notch. So it's perfect. It's going to slide right on there. Look at that. That is cool. That is perfect. I'm excited about this. This is really good. Okay, so now we got some slopes going on. Yeah, I don't know. This color coding is a little... Yeah, maybe it is a 1x2 in that nougaty color. I thought it was gray, but okay. It is what it is. All right, so there we go. All right, and looks like we're gonna work on the sides now. And oh, this is cool. All right, so this fits right there. Oh, that's nice. And I think, oh, it says only one. Okay, so I guess we are putting these over here on the side. Huh, just one side. Okay, I think maybe they're just breaking it up into two different sides. Yeah, so I love the curves. Awesome, awesome curves. So it's going to be fun to mod this or re-brick it, which is going to be the challenge. I think they're going to announce the challenge sometime soon. Okay, so the other thing we have is this, and looks like this goes here, like that. So we've got that going on. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. Same thing. So we put this guy here. I'm not sure why this bright yellow is here. It seems a little odd for this build, but sometimes that has to do with the designer. Sometimes the designers like their own little custom colors, so it could be a designer's choice, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure things will be revealed soon, but you can see this little egg shape coming together, which is a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. Let's see where we are next. Okay. Oh, this is nice. This is like some side builds we're going to be doing. Okay. So I'm going to set that down right there so we can have a nice look at that. And this is where we get to work on these. And there's two discs Or maybe there's just one. No, there's two. So we have two of these discs, and it looks like we're going to use a lot of the dots, and we're just going to decorate the sides of these. So this is a little fun decoration. And like I said, I'm not sure why this bright kind of cheese yellow is being used. I don't remember that in the Mandalorian, but like I said, it could be a designer's color choice, which is their prerogative, right? So we're making two of these. Okay. All right, cool. And it is nice having sets because all the pieces are here. At least I don't have to go digging into my stash, or at least I don't think I do. Like I said, that 1x2 in light gray, though, does appear to be missing, but we'll see if that's going to be a problem. Hopefully not. Okay, so these now attach. Uh-oh, did I put these on the wrong way? No, I did not. Okay, so it looks like the yellow goes over here. Okay, so we got the yellow kind of facing the back, and we got the yellow facing the back over here. Okay. All right, a little speeder dude coming together. Now this looks interesting because it has these bars. So it might have like a flip up top or something that's coming into this. It looks like a chair. Yes. Yes, it does look like a chair because the little child, Grogu, is going to be sitting in that. And if you followed the series, you'd know who Grogu is. Okay, so now we have a new part of the build where we're going to be using these tiles, one of these, and two clear rounds, these guys. And yeah, I'm looking at the framing. It looks like the framing looks good. Okay, because this way, when I build, I know that you can see what I'm doing. Because one thing that I've noticed is I really do need to have two sets of monitors just so I can watch the chat and also look at the instructions while I'm building too. Okay, interesting. So these guys go in here. Oh, okay. So this is the platform that this sits on. Let's see if I can do it this way. There we go. So it almost looks like it's hovering. So that's cute. That's adorable. I'm easily amused though, right? This is the Brickanista build-in chat. So, okay, now we get to work on the little dude that's gonna sit in here. This is gonna be cute. Okay, I'm gonna move that aside for now. We're gonna start with one of these, and looks like we got 3 headlight bricks. Now this is gonna be fun to re-brick. Now see, now I'm curious because I like the Mandalorian, the child, and now I'm wondering if I should get a second one to re-brick because I don't really want to tear it apart. Yeah, I don't know. But, you know, it comes down to, do you have the funds to keep buying multiple sets? Probably not. So I think we'll just have to take it one day at a time. All right, and we have a black brick goes right in the middle. Okay. Yeah, this one has a lot of these headlight bricks. So that's cute. I could just see that being very useful. Okay. Already they are putting, oops, make sure I do this on the right side. There we go. I don't know if these are ears or if this is, okay, what am I looking for? Looking for another 1x1. There it is. I was going to say, wait a minute. Maybe this is the beginning of the ears, or no, it looks like the side of the body. Yeah. looks like the side of the body is coming together. Okay, so we got some curved bricks here. Okay, so I see what they're doing. So this is kind of a side build that they're putting together. You're saying in Tagalog? It looks like clear. I wish I knew Tagalog. I'm sorry I don't. But yeah. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. And then we're adding this little 1 by 1 to kind of even it out. Okay. I think we're going to be doing the same thing on the other side. Not yet. Okay, so we got this 1 by 3 going here. So that smooths that out. And it looks like we're going to be doing the same thing on this side a little bit. So this is going to be a little different because it looks like they're having us put this on here. And sorry if my face is out of frame. It's hard to build and chat and, do everything at the same time. So I'm trying my best. Like I said, I have another monitor over here so I can follow the chat. And I'm doing this. And like I said, I'd be building this anyway, so this is fun for me. Okay, now it looks like we have a different kind of setup for the other side. Okay, so we're going to do this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is where the 1 by 2... Oh, no. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to have to swap out. All right, remember how I had 2 of those in the front here? I'm going to have to take this one out and put that 1 by 2 gray in because I need this color. I need this color for this. All right, I'm still missing a 1 by 2 in light gray. That's not cool. Okay, well, we'll see how this all comes together. Maybe I'll have another one pop up. If not, I can take one from my stash. But I definitely need it for this. I can't get by with a different substitute. Okay, so we're doing this, and so we're making this little small sub build, which is a little different from the other one. And this is because I think this is going to be raised a little bit. Okay, what am I missing here? Okay, wait a minute. There's something. Yep, I need another one of these here. Yeah, I was going to say there's the math wasn't working. You have a Lego AirPad? Oh, I didn't know they made AirPads for that are made out of Lego. Okay, so that's what we have now. It's a little different. And now we're adding, I guess this might be the brain. If it's following along BrickHeadz like they normally do, then that is the brain. That is the brain of the little Grogu, which is so cute. That is adorable, actually. It's adorable and it's funny. Okay, and maybe that's the spine. I don't know, but that's the little brain. That's got to be the brain. I can't imagine it being anything else. But all BrickHeadz have this little pink kind of square. It's usually a 2 by 2 in a regular BrickHead, but this one has a little 1 by 1. That's so adorable. Okay, now we put in these. Remember I had these earlier and I mistook this piece for the other one? Okay, so these go here, and then we finish it off with one of these guys. Yeah, so that's the little brain. That's the little brain for our little Grogu. So cute. Okay, so let's see. Let me turn this the right way. All right, now we're going to finish it off with this. Now his green head is starting to show. So his little green head is now going to be part. Okay, this is just too adorable. It's adorable and cute. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, now we're going to do this. Okay. I'm easily amused because, you know, you gotta have fun in this life. You can't always be too serious. Okay, oops. This is where I put on the BrickHead eye a little too quickly. I've got to put it on the right way. So hold on while I concentrate on this. Okay, there we go. Okay. And we got 2 eyes, and yeah, you need to have the eyes the right direction with the BrickHead. Otherwise it just doesn't look right. Okay, there we go. So there's the little face. The little face. You have a Lego AirPod, but it's not working. Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll start working for you soon. Yeah, I had to return my other video camera because it was not working. Yeah, my video camera died on me yesterday. It froze, and the microphone was working, but the video wasn't working. And I didn't really like that brand anyway, so I I returned it. Thankfully it failed when it did because I had until the 16th to return defective merchandise. So I was very lucky. I was able to return it today. And now I'm using a Logitech, which I love. I love this camera. This already, I can tell the camera quality is much better. And Logitech is a really, in my opinion, a really good company. So I'm really happy with that. Okay, so I just need to put these side brackets on. Okay. Yeah. Oops. Uh-oh, that doesn't seem right. What am I doing here? Okay, it's got to be up front, towards the front. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this has a lot of those snot techniques, or studs not on top. And one more of these guys right here. Very cute. It's just, I can't wait to do the ears on this. I can tell that the ears are going to be fun. Okay, so now we got these clippy doos. That's definitely not the technical term. That's a brickanista saying a clippy do. Okay, there we go. All right, so we made these 2 curves with a side clip, a vertical clip. Okay, these now are going to go. Okay, they still have this upside down, so I guess they're having it go on the side like that, which is adorable as far as hands go. So I think these are the hands of the little Grogu. Very cute. Okay, they still want me to do this upside down, so let me go back and do this upside down. Okay. Alright, what am I missing here? Yeah, I was supposed to put a 1x3 back here. There we go. I missed that step. Yep. Okay, so let's continue on. So this is a little staggered, which is a little unusual. So I'm not sure why they're doing it this way, but it looks like they're going to go all the way around, but with some of these with the snot pieces on them. So this will be in the front, and this one will be in the back. So clearly there's going to be something attached to that. It's cute. Yes. Yeah, it is cute. It's coming together. It's adorable. So let's see. All right, we're still upside down. Okay, so now they want this piece here. Ah, okay. Very cute. And still upside down, it looks like. Let me see. Or no, are they flipping it around now? Yeah, they're flipping it around now. So now it's this way. Okay. And now we're putting on some of these side pieces. Yep. think we're doing this on both sides. Double check. Okay, 2 there. And it looks like they want to do this. So we're putting like a little side build together. And this is going to go on the back like that. And then we're going to finish it off again with those 2 side ones. Very cute. Okay, here come the ears. The ears are coming. That's these slopes. So these slopes are the ears. That is just too cute. That is adorable. Love it. Yeah, that is really, really sweet. That is a sweet, sweet build. And then this guy, he fits right in here. And you got to have his little hand sticking out like this. Okay. I'm easily amused, but that is just too adorable. Oops. I set him down again. So there we go. So that's our little Grogu for the first build. A lot of fun. Yeah, it is cute. It's adorable. All right. All right, let me turn this light down a little. Oops. It looks like it seems like super bright. It really feels like it's blaring on my face. Okay, so that is the end of that first one. And then what I'm going to do is open up the next one, which is this, which is now the Mandalorian. So, which is interesting is that I still, okay, here are the leftover pieces, and there is not one of those 1x2 in gray. But it's okay because it's hidden because it's back here. So I don't have to worry about not having the right color. It's going to be fine. So we're just going to leave that the way it is. Yeah, so that's a bummer because the instructions said 1x2, but that's all we have left. So that's, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back into the bag. So there we go. All right, so we've done that. And that's perfect. That was about 45 minutes, roughly, to do this one little guy. So if you're at home and you get this kit, this would be perfect to do 2 different builds with 2 different people. So one could do the Mandalorian and one can do the child, and you can do something together. It'd be a fun little group activity. Yeah, so. All right, we're going to go ahead and start on that. And I just noticed, boy, I turned the light down and then I look really like I'm a ghost. Looks like I'm fading. Okay, let me brighten this up again. It's weird. Technology can be weird sometimes. No, you dropped your Lego jet? No! No, Steven. That's a bummer. Yeah, that's no fun to have your Lego jet fall. Okay, those are my extra pieces. I'm going to leave that there. And see, remember I said about the brain, the 2x2? So the 2x2 is the brain of the Mandalorian. And in the little child, it was a 1x1. That was just too cute. Okay, so I'm going to set these out. And some interesting pieces you can see already. Let's see if I can. Like I said, I like using this towel now because the pieces don't go flying all over the place. Okay, so here's another interesting piece, this yellow. So I'm going to put just to the side a couple of the interesting pieces. There's a half panel. Not sure what that's for. Oh, this is interesting. There is a 1x2 in this tan and it looks like azure color. I have never seen that before. That is cool, and it's not a sticker, it's printed. Yeah. I do look like a ghost. What's going on? Here, let's brighten it up. Maybe I have to have the light blaring in my face in order to do that. You're building again your Lego jet? Oh no, bummer. I'm so sorry. Well, that's a good thing though about Lego, is that Lego, it's easy to recover. So I'm sure your jet will be fine. It won't have any problems. Okay, so I'm going to have this as my build area over here so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, for parts, this is actually a pretty cool set for different parts. And it looks like, from what I understand, Tricky Bricks hasn't listed the challenge yet, but my understanding is we're going to do two different challenges. One is re-bricking the set, and the other one is creating a BrickHead of your own based on the parts that are in here. So that'll be interesting to see how it all comes together. Though I do have, after looking at the set, I have some ideas that I don't think people are gonna do, and I'm gonna unleash it on the stream. We'll see what happens when I do it too. Like I said, I can't wait. I'm excited. I've got this cool idea that I'm gonna brainstorm about, and we'll see what happens. I'll either be shunned because they'll say you didn't follow the rules, or they'll say, whoa, that is a cool idea. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm only imagining what people might be thinking. Okay, here's this interesting color. I don't know what that's called, but I call it like a ginger color because they used a lot in the gingerbread house. That. And of course, we got some brown. All right, so, and we have, it looks like a tile. All right, is the tile in here? No, I don't see the tile in here. Ah, there it is. Okay. All right, so now what do they want? They want the tile over here in the front, and this here. There's a really interesting combination of colors here for the Mandalorian. Okay. Yeah, looks like this nougat color is going to go here. Yeah, I like having the instructions online. It makes things go a lot easier. I just realized I was looking at my face. I like have a scowl on my face. I gotta remember when I'm looking at the instructions, I shouldn't look so serious. I look way too serious, like super concentration. Yeah. Okay, so this is where a lot of detail work is coming into play because we're putting in a lot of these tiles, one by one tiles. Okay, there we go. That's nice. And we also, okay, I put in those, but uh-oh, did I do that too quickly? I guess I wasn't supposed to put it on this side here. It's just looking at the instructions. Okay. All right. I think I do have to open this other bag. Yep, I need a couple pieces in this bag, so. All right. So, Steven, did you find me through Tiago Caterino? Is that how you found my site? I'm just curious how you found my channel. Because I know that different people follow different people, and I think some people have started following me because I'm a moderator for Tiago. So, there we go. Let's see, what do we have here? Ooh, okay, we're gonna make a side build. This looks interesting, so I'm gonna put that here for now. Yeah, so we have these cool little pieces here for this side build. And don't tell me the 1x2 grays are missing again. Come on, seriously? I've got these 1x2s with this clippy thing, but I just don't see plain 1x2s. Okay, all right, I am not happy with this because I missed it on the first bag and now I'm missing it here. This is not good because, all right, it might be in this bag. Let's see, I have light gray jumpers. I need a light gray 1x2. Yeah, see, this is okay. I think it's time to dump this bag too. Like I said, one of my, two of my followers, Hooded One and Cornado, would say, "Trust in the bag, trust in the brick." I don't know. I'm still not seeing a 1x2 in light gray. It's like that is missing because that's what it says in the instructions. A 1x2 in light gray, and all the 1x2s that I see have like a clip attached. I mean, there's this one, but it looks like a plain 1x2 in the instructions. Okay, I'm trying to trust in the brick. I might have to go with one of those, just because I just don't see a gray 1x2. They're all like either L shapes, or I have a grill. I've got these triangular ones, but I don't see, no, it's not here. Like I said, I can go with that color. Maybe that's what they meant. Maybe it's an error in the instructions. Maybe that's what they meant. They had the wrong color. It's like, oops, they'll figure it out. The builders will figure it out. Okay. Well, I'm going to go with this, one of these, and see if this works. I'm bummed because it's not what I want, but it's just going to have to do. All right. So, and maybe this is the color they meant. I mean, it's hard to tell from the instructions, but that's what I'm going to do. Like, what else can I do? Right? Don't have a whole lot of other choices. You just got the bricks that are in the bag. All right, some more dots. More rounded dots to give it some shape. And okay, like I said, I'm amusing myself now. Oh, you finished your Lego jet. Good. See, that didn't take you too long. Even when you dropped it, it's still okay. That's the great part of Lego, is that you can easily recover. Okay. All right, I think that actually is the right color because that looks like it makes more sense. At least it does to me. Okay. Okay, now these panels are coming into play. Okay, so it looks like these are going to be on the side over here, like that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and these pieces you see a lot of in BrickHeadz. You definitely can use a lot of these. These go all the way around, like that. Okay, let's see, where are we going with this next? Okay. Like I said, these are nice little quick builds. And all right. Yeah, I always think that I know where pieces are, but then when it comes down to it, it's like, where did that go again? All right, this is what I was looking for. One of these guys. This goes on top. Let's straighten that out a little. All right, so now what is this going on? I think it's like, okay, so this is now going on to, oh yeah, these 2x2s. You know, I don't use a lot of these, and I'm starting to see that they're really useful for like stepping and having like a tile, kind of a tile interface. All right, so now I need to, all right, what am I missing here? I need, oh, okay. See, here it is again, this 1x2 tile. Ugh, or 1x2. This one's in gray though. Okay, dark gray. The other one was light gray. Okay, we do have this. So I'm feeling like this is gonna work. Okay. Okay, we got that going on, and we need a 1x1 here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ooh, now we get an angled plate. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is cool. You get an angled plate like that. And then we have one of these. Now these are interesting. I have never seen these before. These are, it looks like, I just want to make sure I'm angling it with the right direction. Yeah. With this printed little half moon thing. So that's neat. Oh, okay. So now this goes on the side like this. This sideways building is always intriguing to me. It's kind of like, what are you trying to do? And where? I guess, is that what you're trying to do? So I'm trying to see where it's connecting. I don't see it connecting anywhere particularly. Yeah, it seems awfully loose. Okay, this one is not working for me. What am I missing here? Because that is correct. I have made that correct. But it's not really connecting with this plate here. It feels like, I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. There's something, I feel like there's something missing here. Unless it's supposed to be kind of loose. Because it looks like we're doing the other side. Oh, this is the part of the forehead or the shield. See, this doesn't feel like it's very secure right now. I mean, it's staying, but it's just kind of loose. Maybe if I make the second half, it'll look better. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay, well, I'll make the second half, and maybe when it's fitting together, it'll make sense. At least I hope so. All right, so we're going to do this again, but this is for the other side. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully it will all make sense when it's all done. Let's see. Here we go. Right side. It says, if you're like, can you explore your house? No, my house is such a mess. This would not be a good time to explore my house. Sorry. But my house is not. There'll be someday I will do a tour of my build space. But trust me, my build space right now is such a mess. I would be too embarrassed to show that live. That would be, that would be really, that would be a comedy. That would be that would be actually funny, but also frightening at the same time. No, it's kind of like when you have guests over, you want to clean up before your guests come over. So I my house is not in a good space right now. But thanks for asking. Yeah, someday. I know that there's several builders who do tours of their build space, but like I said, I'm a little too embarrassed to do that right now. But that's an interesting question because nobody's ever asked me that yet. They want to see my build space or how I organize things. So, who knows? Maybe someday we'll do that. But thanks for asking. Okay, so now we have the other half. We're going to see how this fits in here. And, oh, see, when they're both in there together, that's not too bad. It's okay? Okay, good. Like I said, you don't want to see my build space. I don't want to see my build space. It's funny because I used to, a long time ago, I used to have a maid service that would come over to, clean up when I was working at this full-time job. And and it's funny because it was like I would clean the house up before the maids would show up. It's almost like I didn't want the maids to see how messy my place was, so I would clean up before they showed up. It was kind of like, if you're gonna clean up before the maids show up, maybe you don't need the maids because you're cleaning up beforehand. Yeah, it was funny. Okay, so now this goes here like that. Ooh, that's interesting. It's kind of weird though because this is a little recessed, so I'm a little concerned about that. But maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. We'll see how this all comes together. But that is really cool. You can see the Mandalorian's helmet coming together right there. And the brain should be coming soon. I think the brain's going to go there. That's my prediction. I predict the brain is coming there. Oh, I was close. I was very close. The brain is not quite there. I still have to put this yellow bit, this yellow 2x2 round, and then the pink brain goes on top. And there goes the brain. Okay, so I was close. I knew the pink brain was coming. Okay, this is when you know you've been a builder for a while, when you know what pieces are coming for a BrickHead. It's like, yeah, this isn't your first rodeo, is it? It's like, no, I've been building for a while, so okay, so we got to make 2 of these stacks here. And, okay, now those go, it looks like on the side. Okay, this is what I was worried about because this is recessed a little bit, but maybe it doesn't matter because that's going to sit right there. Okay, it doesn't really matter. That's going to sit there, and then the other one's going to sit on this side right there, like that. So, and it looks like it's holding. It's not the not has it doesn't have the most clutch power, but it's okay. Definitely something I wouldn't have expected. I would not have expected to have that as loose as it is with the panels, but it's okay. I mean, that's probably what they had to do to get this gap right there. Okay, so let's see. I guess these are going on the outside right here. Yeah, this is classic BrickHeadz, is having these pieces going all the way around. These 2x2s. Is it 2x2x2, I guess? With the snot? Yeah, that is classic BrickHead architecture, I guess. I don't know if they call it architecture or not, but if you've been in the Lego world long enough and you've built enough BrickHeadz, you know what this is. Okay, so that's that. It's not Among Us. Oh. You are Seuss? S-U-S? See, I don't play Among Us, so I don't even know the reference. I want to play Among Us sometime. I know that a lot of my friends play Among Us, but I am not familiar with it. So I have no reference. All I know is it's a bunch of these robots killing each other in space and trying to vote off who the imposter is, and then finding out whether or not the imposter is true or not, which I think is kind of sad because, you know, this person may not have been the imposter and then they get voted off. Then they find out later, oh, sorry, that person wasn't the imposter after all. It's like, well, you didn't have to be so mean to them. You know? Ooh, this is cool. This is very cool. That little rounded piece that goes right there on the helmet. Because you don't have to put those eyes in. Because I don't think there are any of those eyes in this kit. Okay. Yeah, those weird eyes for the Mandalorian, or not the Mandalorian, for BrickHeadz in general. That's one thing I don't really care for, are the eyes. That's these eyes on this guy. Those are kind of weird, but okay. Now this is starting to look very cool. I'm excited about this. This whole helmet, this look on the helmet is just a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That is very, very cool. Oh, yeah. That is nice. Okay. I'm digging that. I'm really, really enjoying that. Okay, so now looks like we're putting in some squares. All right. So we're looking at the side. Okay. So we're filling out this side. This is where the first sign of plates is coming in, as far as when you're filling out a BrickHead. Usually when the plates arrive, that means you're getting close to finishing. And I think you probably remember when I was doing the BrickHead for the Santa that I was upset that they didn't finish all of the studs on the Santa. Because Santa deserves hair. He deserves, you know, he doesn't deserve to have exposed studs. Okay, so that, all right, now we're going to do some finishing on the side here, which is interesting. All right, so we have that. Okay, this is really unusual because it looks like they're doing a small side build. So we have to do this side build first. I think this is right. Yeah. Okay. Just looking at the perspective and how it's going to attach, it just seems a little odd, but okay, there we go. I was waiting for the snap. You need it to snap. Okay. All right. I think that's right. The reason why I'm hesitating is there's this gap here, but I guess maybe that's okay because it's his helmet. Okay, so I'm assuming we're going to do the same thing on the other side. No, no, we're not. Okay. All right, now what we're doing is, all right, some more plate work. Plate and dots. All right. Okay, there we go. So we got that. I guess that's an ear, or I guess it's part of the helmet, because I wonder if this is going to have something attached to it. Okay, interesting. All right. Well, I will say this music is pretty jazzy. Oh, Cowboy Cornado showed up. Hey, how's it going? How weak is that? The gap in the front of the crib? You really don't like that part of this build? Oh, you're talking about this part, this gap right here on the front? Yeah, that is kind of weak. It just begs to be covered, doesn't it? I don't know how they could have fixed that though. I don't know. It is cute though, you gotta admit. These, especially these slopes, I think it's adorable. And I really like this, the way they did the helmet. The only problem is it's kind of a weak connection because of those panels that they have, but it does stay in place. I mean, it's not moving. So how are you, Cornado? Did you get your hip to be square in place? I got mine in just before the deadline. And I did kind of a build of a similar nature as what I've done before, because I know it works. It's one of those things that you go with what you know, right? At least that's what I do. This is a very unusual build because it's different as far as each side is different. Usually a lot of these builds are very symmetrical, but this one has a lot of differences between the front. I do like the way the front looks though. This Mandalorian front is very, very cool. Okay, so now we're gonna do this side on here. Yeah, so you didn't like I take it you've built this then. You missed the deadline for the hip to be square. That's okay. I think you've contributed enough that you can miss a few challenges. So far, I think I haven't missed a challenge since I joined. I think I've done one build every time. Maybe not my best work, but I've done a build. Yeah. And then I've got, the build that we're doing right now for the rebrick challenge. We're trying to keep up with that too. In fact, I see it. I have to, what time is it right now? 10:18. Yeah, I've got time. I've still got to do day 14. I've got day 15 lined up, but I still got to do day 14. Yeah, we have 94 builders we're tracking right now, and some of those have multiples because they're posting on behalf of their kids as well. So I think we have, if not 100, a little over 100 builders participating. So it's been amazing too, seeing some of the builds. You're working on some big mocks and only have limited building time. Yeah, I hear you. I'm the same way. I feel that there's only so much you can do, right? You have to pick and choose what's going to work for you. And I found that what's nice about like Apocalypseburg and some other things is that I'm planning to build it anyway. So if I'm streaming while I'm building, then at least I know that I'm going to get it done. Plus, having people to talk to is kind of nice instead of just kind of being in a vacuum. Now, this is cool. What did you think about this printed tile or printed slope, the 1x2 cheese slope, where they have it part tan and part teal printed? I mean, how many things are going to actually use that? I think that is very unusual. So I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see, where's this going to go? This is going to go at the bottom. Yeah. And why tan and teal or azure? I don't remember this being in the Mandalorian. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's an inside joke or something. I don't know. Something I'm missing. Which wouldn't be the first time. I'm known to miss out on like inside jokes and such. You like that? Rob K said he was a little uncomfortable with it. Uncomfortable with what, the Mandalorian? I missed something. Uncomfortable with which build? The hip to be square build? Because that is kind of a challenge to do everything with just squares. Okay, now we're putting a keyhole at the bottom. Let's see. Okay, this goes here. Okay, I guess that's to attach to the main body. Okay, so this looks like we've got most of the head done. And then we have, now it looks like a separate build. The front face build part, he was uncomfortable with it because of the panels, because that was a little weird. I will say, I was not 100% convinced it was going to work, but in the end, it did work. So it goes back to, you know, they're designers and we're not. So I don't know. It's just, I think it's interesting when they come up with those kinds of builds, because it really does surprise you sometimes as far as how things really do work in the end. Yeah, these are kind of interesting, these teeth and this side building. What is this? Let's see. I think you're going to send me your Lego Jet on Facebook? Okay, I'll take a look at it. Yeah, I often be happy to give my opinion about stuff if people want it. Like Cornado has sent me stuff and he's asked for my opinion. So, and I think it was okay. Yeah. I think it's good to collaborate and get opinions from other builders because then you get to learn something too from them. And I know that Cornado and I agreed on a color choice of some of his window treatments. And so that was interesting that I suggested it and you had already built it. So it was kind of like, yeah, I agree. That's how I did it. Let's see. Okay, so this looks like it goes here. Okay. I guess these are the feet, the feet of the Mandalorian, and I guess that's like armor on his leg. I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I was just mentioning before you joined, Cornado, that I like this set now, and I'm wondering if I need to buy another set to do the rebrick challenge because I don't really want to tear it apart. I really like it, and maybe I should do a render. Maybe that's what I should do, because then that way I don't have to tear this apart. Yeah, maybe that's what I should do, because I really don't want to tear this up to create something new. Maybe that's what I'll do, because I need something to work on anyway, and maybe that's what I should be doing. Yeah, I do like this. And then I think we're supposed to do not a render, a rebuild, and then we're also supposed to do, I guess, our own. Um, what do you call it? A vanity BrickHead, one that's supposed to represent you. That was hilarious. Great minds. Yeah, I know. That was funny how I said, you know, you might think about changing this color. And you go, yeah, I did it already. I sent you an old version. Like, okay. And that's funny that your daughter doesn't want to say anything bad because she doesn't want to upset you. That's really sweet. It's like, everything's good, Dad. I love it. Like, and you're going, no, I really want your opinion. I really want to know what I can do to improve. And she doesn't want to say anything bad. That's really sweet. That's really cool. You have a good relationship with your daughter that way. Okay, so this covers this up. And all right, wait a minute. Am I missing something? Because it's open in the back. Doesn't am I supposed to cover that? Wait a minute. Let me take a look. No. Okay. That doesn't seem right. Hold up. Maybe I was supposed to put one on each end. Yeah, I'm supposed to put one on each end because I was going, wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. There we go. Okay. All right, like I said, when you do enough Lego, you start to realize what is correct and what isn't correct. If you tear it up, you got to build it again. Yes, exactly. I don't want to really do that. I think I'm going to do a render. I haven't done one, and I need to start learning how to use the software. So I think that's the answer. So I'm glad I'm talking out loud because then it makes sense. And that's what I can do. And like I said, I need to learn the software anyway. A lot of my friends are using it, and I just haven't gotten around to sitting down with the software and getting comfortable with it. I think what Rob Ketcherside did though the other day with Super Oracle Baby, oh my god. I laughed so hard when he did that. Oh my goodness. That was so freaking funny. Yeah. Super Oracle Baby. And I think too that Christopher Coster was really excited about that. The Super Oracle Baby made an appearance. Let's see, what am I missing here? I'm missing a bracket. There it is. Okay. All right. So this goes on the back. Okay. Like that. Okay. All right. I'm not quite sure what this slopey thing is. I don't know. Does he have like a cape or something? I guess he has a cape in the back. Yeah, I guess they do have capes now that I think about it. Okay. Yeah, Super Oracle Baby, I think, was one of my favorites that I saw. Let's see. Oops. Oh, and by the way, I made an announcement today that the World Builder site is up now. So worldbuilder.tongle.com. In fact, I'll put it in the chat that I put up Super Sewer Baby and the Super Baby Champion League is now live. As of today, it went live. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Here we go. Oops. All right. Oops. It says I have to sign into chat. What? I'm already signed in. Okay. I think I'll do it on this laptop over here. That's crazy. Okay, where am I? Oh, this is weird. Okay, here I am. Okay. So worldbuilder.tongle.com. Super Sewer Baby, the Super Baby Champion League. Okay. Sorry I had to turn my back for a little bit, but for some bizarre reason, I can't type in this interface. I have to type over here. So, anyway, it's live as of today. I put up the characters. So for the Super Babies, it's Super Sewer Baby, Super Swaddle Baby, Super Sound Baby, and Super Brainy Baby. Those are the first 4 of the Super Baby Champion League. And that is now live. And they made an announcement January 11th. The first Tongle World Builder collaboration with Lego was negotiated. And that was with a guy, Jerry Beals, and he had something called the Holiday Heroes. And 70 collaborators all went in on this with all these different holidays from around the world. So I thought that was really cool. And maybe Super Baby Champion League might also, who knows? Who knows what'll happen. But I'm just glad to get the exposure, to get at least the stories out there. I still have to load the stories up, but at least the characters are up there. A couple of the vehicles are there. One of the sets is there as far as the Super Sewer Babies laboratory is up there. yeah, so I just have to, you know, weave the stories together a little bit differently because I can't use the Batman intellectual property, but anyway, yeah, I'm excited about it. It's going to be cool because regardless of what happens, just it keeps me focused on working on the stories. And I've been getting a lot of encouragement from Joriel Builds and Aubrey Kovach and some other people from Tricky Lug. So it's really, really amazing just how many people have been so supportive. I'm really, really blessed. I feel just really, really thankful. Oops, what am I doing here? Yeah, I guess that's right. Okay. I was confused because I was going, wait a minute. There's one that's, yeah, I was confused because of the angle that this one has. And I guess, did I do that right? Actually, I did not. I was supposed to put this on this side over here. Okay, let me do this again. Concentrate. Concentrate, Brickanista. Stay on target. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this now goes onto, it looks like the right side this way. Okay, like that. Okay, and like I said, I'm trying to keep track of everything here. Let me just make sure I can see what you're seeing. And I can. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is, like I said, it's been an interesting ride. And if you were here yesterday, you might remember that my camera died yesterday, Tornado. So I have a brand new camera. I got to Best Buy, and believe it or not, I had 2 more days to turn in the other one for being defective. I had until January 19th or 16th. So I went there today and I traded that in. I got a refund and I bought this one. And this one's a Logitech, which I prefer that company anyway. So I'm hopeful that this will last longer than the last one. The last one was not that much fun. I would not recommend Aluratech again. I was leery about getting it the first time, and it was the only thing available because I bought it in September and just about everything was sold out. Let's see, this one goes on this side over here. Yeah, so this is coming together like this little cape thing. That's neat. Oh, okay, I'm missing something. I need to add, okay, I'm not sure what this is for, but I need to add this clip on the back. And it says to add the clip at an angle. Okay. Like that. Not sure why, but that's what they want. So we will do that. All right, now what's next? We're almost done because I'm looking at the pieces. I think we only have like 3 or 4 more steps, is my guess. Oh, weapons. See, now it's interesting because Lego doesn't make a lot of weapons. And I think Star Wars is one of the few of the lines where they have a lot of weapons that they put involved in here. Now this is interesting. Like, who would put a wrench at the end of a sniper? I don't know. Only in the Mandalorian would they do that. And that's why this is at an angle, because this looks like it's going to clip here like that. So in case you need a wrench or you need a rifle, you know, have a gun will travel. That's the weirdest looking gun. I don't know about you, Cornado, but I just think that's pretty bizarre. I don't get it, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, so now we have 2 of these guys. And we have the binoculars. Okay. All right. So I guess the binoculars go here. I'm guessing in the front. No. No, wait a minute. What am I missing here? Ah. Okay, see, I did not know that. I didn't realize that these would fit right onto a stud. That's cool to know. All right. Now, okay. Oh, I see. There's 2 slots here. So we can put these guys here. Oh, okay. I guess that's... I have to study the Mandalorian more because I just don't remember if he's got, you know, these lightsabers. I don't think they're lightsabers though. I don't remember him. I guess maybe he does have lightsabers. I don't know. That gun though with the wrench at the end is hilarious. Okay. And all right. This is interesting. We have this... oh, I see. This is like, I guess, like a cone-shaped blaster or something. Yeah, this looks more of a typical Mandalorian kind of thing. That that is similar to what you'd see in a Star Wars kit. Yeah. But the wrench thing, that was a little much. Okay, that is cool. When you look at that all together, that does look pretty cool. But this, I mean, come on, really? A little wrench connected to a rifle. I guess that's the best they could do. I don't know. I just think that's hilarious. Okay, so now we get to work on the base. Yeah. Like I said, I find it amusing, but I'm easily amused. No, what happened? I need another one of those black pieces. Ah, here it is. There we go. Believe in the brick. Like I said, you're my Obi-Wan Kenobi, Cornado. Believe in the brick. This has got to be the next step. I'm just going to jump ahead because I have a feeling that's got to be it. And yes, I was right. That's it. Awesome. So there we go. We've got the Mandalorian and the child. Very, very cute. And we have a couple of extra pieces, not a lot. Mostly like dot things. And I will say, though, that this Mandalorian helmet, I almost wish they had put one of those antenna things, because you have an open stud here. You could have made an antenna. I wonder if this will work as an antenna. If I put this here. Yeah, see? That could be the start of an antenna. They could have done it. They had some of the pieces here. So I'm just saying, Lego, you know, you could have added one more piece and you could have made an antenna here. I mean, just based on what we have, you could put another wrench here. Okay, now I'm being silly. Oh, actually you could. You could do this. And if you want to put the wrench on the ends, just to keep within theme, then you can have... that's the Brickanista mod of the Mandalorian helmet. Okay, now I'm being silly, but it works. I mean, it's kind of along the lines of, you know, he does have that radar thing coming up off of his head, and I don't see it in the instructions. So that's an official Brickanista mod of the Mandalorian BrickHeadz. Putting in the gun. So that's like a technique, right? The gun to the lightsaber to the wrench. Since they did it here. Gun, lightsaber, wrench. Gun, lightsaber, wrench. So if it's good enough for Lego, it's good enough for me. So that's the Brickanista mod of the Mandalorian set. I'm going to leave that. I think it looks kind of good. So, all right, there we go. So you have, and like I said, there's some interesting leftover pieces, and this is a set that I could mod if I wanted to or re-brick for the re-brick challenge. But I'm just looking at this, and this is lopsided. I need to move this over a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud that I'm not sure if I would want to, tear this apart so I could rebrick it. I really like it. I mean, when we did the street sweeper challenge, it was a street sweeper, so I didn't feel bad about tearing that one apart. But this is really cool. Just looking at it, and I'll move them closer to the camera too. And I think personally, I think I'm going to leave these the way they are. I might just have to get another set, or like I said, no, actually, I already said I'm going to do the studio rebrick on that because this is definitely very, very cool. I like these a lot. I agree with you, Cornado, though, because the front has that little gap and the back has that little gap, but it's hidden. So I don't know. I think they probably could have done something differently. I'm not sure what. Maybe they could have made it one more brick higher and covered it with another one of these, maybe? I don't know. But these are cute. These are really super cute. Really glad that I did that today. This is perfect for a YouTube stream. And as I mentioned, I'm going to do YouTube once a week live on Thursday nights and to just kind of build up my repertoire of different videos. And also tomorrow, I have to check with Joriel Builds, but we'll be doing a premiere again of the IGTV video that we did today. And at the very end, my video cut out because my cell phone ran out of power. And I hope that at the very end, at least, I said some good things about what was happening. But yeah, we have about 94 unique handles that we're tracking on Instagram, but some of those are duplicates, or I shouldn't say duplicates. People are submitting on behalf of multiple people and their families. So I think right now we're up to about 100 builders that are working on the daily brick limit challenge. So exciting, lots of fun. And I know, Cornado, you're not in it yet. You could still get on this if you want to. You could put in 10 builds before the end of the month, or you can just put in one build. If you just put in one build, then you can say you participated in the challenge. You just didn't qualify for the prize. So you could just do one build, and then we could say we had more builders that were participating. So if you want to join in, no pressure. Just saying, if you wanted to be a part of it, then you can say you were. But Joriel Builds is so excited because he started this back in August, and there were three of us, literally just three of us building like this. And now we've got, people from around the world who are doing this. And I think we counted 7 or 8 countries that are participating in this right now. So really, really exciting. And I can't wait to see how the results end up at the end of the month. We have a couple people who say they have OCD, so they have to do every single day, which we told them it's not required, but they said, no, I have to do it every day. And I said, hey, that's fine, but don't pressure yourself. If you feel like you need to take a break, just take a break. It's okay. If you want to qualify for the drawing, then put in 10 builds. If you don't, that's not a problem. And if you're not familiar with this already, I know, Steven, you're on the call too, is that you just look under Instagram, under my account or Joriel Builds. Here, I'll type in Joriel Builds address because he is, like I said, he's kind of the one who started this back in August. And I'm so thankful that he decided to start it again and that he allowed me to be a part of it because it's just been so exciting. Is running the daily brick limit challenge. Okay, so I've got that in there, and then instructions are there, and also on my Brickanista Instagram. And what else do I want to say? Yeah, we also have a daily brick limit challenge IG account now. So we're having fun with this, and we still haven't decided when we're going to do another full month, but we have been talking about for the month of February, we may pick a couple days and just say, do a daily brick limit for, say, Valentine's Day on the 14th. And keep it as a Valentine's theme, 14 pieces, post what you got. And we're not sure how it's going to evolve, but we definitely want to keep it going. So we're not sure, but this is all new for us. We just started doing these builds back in August, and we're so thankful. The creativity that people have been coming up with has been so much fun. Can message me in Facebook. Okay, I'll have to do that after the stream is over. And I'll take a look at your build because I know you said you wanted me to look at your build. So I'll look at that on Facebook once the stream is over. But yeah, so I wanted to thank everybody. I do need to do one more build before the end of the day. I need to do a 14-piece build. I already have my 15-piece build done. And that is the banana bowl is going to make a full appearance. He's 15 pieces, so I have to wait until day 15. But he made an appearance with the yak on day 5. And now I think he'll be making an appearance later. So let me see. Let me change my view here because right now, let me see if I can make this full screen. Yeah. Oops. Let me try this. Okay. There we go. Your camera is crushed? What? Okay. So, hey everybody. So we just finished the child and the Mandalorian, or the Mandalorian and the child. It was a fun little build. I will say I would have never thought about putting a gun, a lightsaber, and a wrench together, but that's what the designers did. So I think I might add that to my future, little repertoire of building techniques. I had a lot of fun. I agree with you, Cornado. That little gap that's underneath the rim of the child's little pod is a little odd. And I do think the Mandalorian, the printed pieces are really fascinating to me. And the color choices. So, for example, when they had this one of the child with these little orange pieces, orange and yellow, or yellow and white. And I know my green screen is acting weird, so it doesn't quite look right here. But that was a little odd. And then I'm sure this isn't going to come up on my green screen very well either. But when we had this tan and azure, the printed 1x2, that's really unusual too. I do like the styling of the helmet. That is super cool. Really like that. The colors too are interesting. I didn't quite understand it at first, but now that it's come together, it does seem to make more sense. And I think as a BrickHead is concerned, I really do like this one. I don't think I'm going to undo this. I think I'm going to have to do a render because I like it so much. And I think my little addition of this little rod coming up, which is legit, it's in the kit. I didn't have to take anything out of my own stash. So I put that little rod there as an extra piece. Maybe if I turn the wrench so it's this way, it's not as obvious that it's a wrench. Ooh, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Okay, we're going to say this is the Brickanista mod of the Mandalorian as I added this little piece there. So feel free to do that on yours too. All right, my friends. Well, thank you again for tuning in. As I mentioned, I'm just building up my Thursday nights on YouTube. And Cornado, I know you've been watching me build for the Apocalypseburg. I will do that again on Saturday during the Rams and the Packers game. So the Rams, Packers, and Apocalypseburg. That's what's going to happen on Saturday. Okay, well, I'm going to go work on my 14-piece build in the other area. Bye. Take care, Steven. Thank you for joining, and thank you, Cornado, and thank you so much for being a part of this. And I'm sure we'll see each other soon. I'm really excited to be on YouTube. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I'm sure we'll see you again soon. Please like the video if you haven't already. And if you aren't following me, if you could follow me and be a subscriber here on YouTube, that would help. I need to get to 100 in order to have the vanity link of, was it youtube.com/brickanista. But so far it seems like people are able to find me okay. So take care. Thank you and bye. We'll see you again soon. Take care.